Hi, I'm Holly from Gadget, and a few weeks ago I went to Gillespie Primary School in Islington to talk to Year 5 about being a tech journalist and why I think it's the best job in the world. And the kids in Year 5 gave me some amazing questions to answer and all the things they wanted to know about becoming a tech journalist. So I've put them all in a box and I'm going to pull some out now and answer them for you. Okay, question 1. This is from, I think that says Bonavent. Sorry if I got your name wrong. It says, what is the newest phone going to be called? Well, it used to be the case that smartphone companies were really creative in what they called their phones. You know, we used to have the Hero and the Dream and the Milestone. These days it's got a bit more boring. So, you know, we had the Samsung Galaxy S5, then we had the S6. Next year we'll probably get the S7. Same with iPhones. You had the iPhone 5, then the iPhone 5S, then the 6, then the 6X. Next year we're probably going to get the 7 and the 7S. So it's a little bit boring now. But having said that, there are some companies that still have interesting names. So there's a company called Honor that makes a phone called the Honor Holly. And given that my name is Holly, I quite like that. So I'll be interested to see what more exciting ones we get next year. Hopefully a little bit more interesting than 6, 7 and 8. Okay, next question. Do you get to keep the technology you test out, says Edie. Well, a lot of people think that we do, but the fact is, PR companies send us stuff to review and we try it out and then we send it back. Occasionally you're allowed to keep stuff and they do offer you the chance to hold on to it, but for the most part I send pretty much everything back, which is kind of funny because people think that I have giant crates of iPhones at home, but it's not true. Next one. Why did you want to be a technology journalist? That's from Laura. Well, Laura, I think it's the best job in the world. I really do. You get to try all the newest technology, you get to go all around the world testing things out, you get to visit factories, you get to talk to engineers, you get to try the newest stuff on the planet before anybody else does, you get all the newest phones to try. So if you're somebody who likes technology and you like gadgets, it's absolutely the perfect job for you and I love it. Okay, who's up next? Okay, so this is from Rosie. Did you have to study science in university to get the job you have? That is a great question. Some technology journalists have studied science, some of them were engineers, some of them were coders, but a lot of people just studied something like journalism, or they studied writing, or they studied something else entirely. Basically, it doesn't really matter what your background is, because if you're passionate about it and you can write really well, then you'll be able to do it. So no, you don't have to study science at university unless you want to. Next question is from Elvie, and Elvie says, what's the most interesting thing you've ever done? That's a tricky one. I think it's quite exciting that I get to go to the big technology trade shows every year. So every January I get to go to Las Vegas where there's a massive show and all the companies come and show their new stuff. They show like robots and virtual reality and really cool stuff like that. Also, I get to try some really weird stuff. So there was a glove that I tried that you put on your arm and it lets someone else control your arm for you. So that person kind of goes like that and your hand goes like that. It's really spooky. That was pretty cool. I like that quite a lot. Okay, next one. This is from Arda and Koshin and it says, what's your favorite technology? Well, I think that virtual reality is the most exciting technology at the moment. So you can put on a headset and you can go anywhere and be anything. So you might be Godzilla stamping on buildings, or you might be climbing up mountains, or you might be skydiving. You can go to a completely different universe. And when I tried this out, I was in a little white room in Barcelona and I was playing around and I was fixing robots in a virtual universe. And I took the headset off and it was like when you come out of the cinema after you see a really good film and you're like, oh, it's just normal life again, you know, it seemed really boring. So I think virtual reality at the moment is the most exciting technology out there. It's definitely the thing I'm the most passionate about. Next question then. This is from Oscar and it says, does it get boring sometimes? That's a great question, Oscar. I personally don't think I've ever been bored in my job. I think there's always so much cool, exciting stuff coming out. There's so much to talk about, there's so much to do. Plus, I'm pretty busy as well because I run the company, so I don't think I ever get bored. Maybe some people do, but then maybe those people are in the wrong job. So, no, not for me. Okay, time for the last question then. This is from Martha, and it says, would you recommend your job? Well, I think you probably already know the answer to that. I would absolutely 110% recommend my job. If you're somebody who likes gadgets, if you like technology, if you like cool new stuff and phones and drones and tablets and robots, then definitely do this job. It's the coolest thing in the world. You get to go on TV, you get to go on radio, you get to go around the world, you get to write about stuff all the time. It's really cool and I couldn't love it more. So if you are interested in it, then definitely look into it as a career, because we need lots more people in it and lots of people who are passionate and enthusiastic about it. So definitely, if it's something you're interested in, go for it. Well, that's all the questions we have time for. Thank you so much to Gillespie Primary School for having me in, and thank you to Year 5 for your amazing questions. I think you'll all make brilliant tech journalists if that's what you decide to do. And if you guys have any more questions, put them in the comments or send me an email. I'd be more than happy to help. And thank you very much for watching.